Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Donna here, and I'm glad you stopped by to see what I'm going to be making up today and playing with. I'm going to be doing a bow to go on the top of my lantern that sits outside by the door, a patriotic bow. It's a small lantern and it's going to be a 9-loop bow. What I'm going to be trying for the first time is a different camera angle, looking down on the table. Leave me comments and tell me what you think. I'm not sure it's going to work well for making a bow because I think you more or less need to see from the side, but I think it'll be a good angle for working on a wreath. So we'll give it a try, and then I will get together and we'll look at the comments and see what we think. I think the bow is going to be small enough to fit well in the camera view, but we'll see. Anyway, hope everybody's having a great day. Excuse the bad hair day here. It's probably close to 100 outside and very humid. Had a golf tournament today because today is Memorial Day, so they had a golf tournament this morning, but fortunately they were all finished by noontime, so they got out before the real heat of the day set in. I have the air conditioner going down here in my room, but this area is not insulated, and it's a lot of glass, so it gets hot. It's probably close to 90 right here, and I can't have the fan on while I'm working, or all you hear is the fan. So anyway, okay, so enough talking. I'm going to move the camera to the new tripod and see what you think about making the bow, or the view making the bow, and we'll try it and see what happens. Be right back. Bye-bye. Okay, this is the lantern that we're going to use, and I'm going to show you this later from face on because you can't really tell here. But this is the lantern we're going to use. It goes outside. It was originally solar, but I disconnected the solar because normally I have a string of Christmas lights on it, and therefore the solar won't come on because the lights are lit up. So this is the one we'll make the bow for. So I'm going to put it off to the side. We'll make the bow and we'll be back in just a couple of minutes and put it together. Okay, here we are. I'm going to make a 9-loop bow. I have the 3 ribbons. As you can see, I have the American flag here. I have the red polka dots here. And I have that cute truck ribbon that we got at oh golly, the place in Fort Myers. I'll think of it before I finish. And then I'm going to throw in a few pieces of this red deco tubing. And I think this deco tubing, it's very thin. I think this came from the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to start with the red one. I am going to make 5-inch loops. And let me see what I'm going to have to do here. Get a little more. There we go. I'm going to make 5-inch loops, and there'll be 6-inch tails. I cut these at 22. So I'm just going to measure 5 inches. I have it in half. Okay. I hope I don't mess up this camera angle. Just trying it for the first time. And I'm just going to pinch them together. Okay, and underneath you can see this one looks good, this one's upside down. You just have to give this bottom one a twist so that then you have the loop and 2 tails. Okay, the next one is going to go in the opposite direction. The rule of thumb is if it's an odd numbered bow, they go opposite each time. If it's an even numbered bow, then they all go in one direction the first time, and then they go in the second direction the second time. In other words, they'd all go up and then they'd all go down. So let's measure this one, get it in half. And I'm going to go in the opposite direction, pinching it next to the one that I just did. And you can see the loops are the same. The top one looks good, the bottom one is backwards, so we need to turn it around. Okay. Then I'm going to do the flag at the truck. Old Time Pottery is where I got this ribbon. I knew it would come to me. And this one is going to go up. Okay, so now we have, still not satisfied with that, folks, so let me play with it a little bit more. We'll get it there. Here we go. Now I think I'm just going to make a little loop with this, and I'll put this one up and the next one I'll put down. Really doesn't make any difference for that. Okay, and we're going back to the first one now. I'm going to do it in half. Measure 5 inches. And this time it's going down. And twist the bottom one. Okay. On to the dots. I have a feeling, you'll have to let me know, this one is going up, that this is going to be good view for wreath making, because you can look down on the wreath, but it's a little difficult on the ribbons because you can't really see them from the side, but we'll see how it comes out. And now the truck, and this one will go up. No, this one's going to go down. And I'm going to turn this backward. This ribbon with the truck on it is quite stiff. It's a little more difficult to twist. Alright, so now I'll just take a piece of this tubing and I'll make it go down. One more time. The flag. This one is up. The polka dots. This one is down. Twist the underneath one. And the flag, truck with the flag. And this one is going up. And then I'm going to take a piece of this and just put it up. Okay, so now I have all the ribbons done, and I have a pipe cleaner, and I'm going to go around under my thumb right here. See, my thumb is holding them. I'm going under my thumb. I turn it over and I go between my fingers, because that's what's holding the ribbons. Okay, now I'm going to pull on this pipe cleaner as hard as I can, and I'm going to twist the ribbons. I think you get it tighter. And then you have a mess of ribbons. Okay, so now we're just going to let's it around. I like to get all my loops up. I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I got them all up. And what I'm doing is turning some of these tails that when you put the pipe cleaner on them, they want to twist around. How's that? Looks really good. The next thing I have to do is take a piece of ribbon to tie it onto the lantern, and I think I'm going to use that narrow ribbon. So I'm going to find it in the middle. I'm going to turn it over, trying not to squish my bow too much, but I can fix it again. And give it some good ties. I think that really looks good. Let's see. Get you back out. All right, so let me get the lantern back over here and we'll put it on and see what it looks like. Right back. Okay, we're back again. Here's our bow. Now this lantern opens from the top. So I just have a candle and a couple of red and yellow flowers in there and some red berries. And right now I'm not putting the Christmas lights out because we're going to be pressure washing the house, so I'm not going to get a whole bunch of stuff plugged in. But I did want to make a little bit of a patriotic thing. This won't be too difficult to just move, as opposed to unwinding all the Christmas lights from where they're wound. This likes to twist this 1.5 inch ribbon here when I'm trying to work with it. Let me just give these a little dovetail. This is really pretty. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to change it to the other view right now, so you get a good view of the ribbon on the lantern. So let me just move my camera and I'll be right back. Okay, here you are, back in living color, and you can see how this looks on here. I think it really, really looks great. Beautiful, and just enough. And the tails are 6 inches, but they're not too long. So there you go. I think I like the bow. I think it's going to be a difficult camera angle for making it, but I wanted to try it today to just see. Again, I think that will be good for making wreaths because you'll be looking down on the wreath. But looking down on making a bow, I think might be a little challenging. So there you go. And everybody have a great afternoon. Today is Memorial Day, so I'll get it out there. But of course we have 4th of July coming too, so we'll be all set for that. Okay, I'll talk with you later. Thanks so much for stopping by. Everybody play nice now.